Right, didn't we type a few things down last time at the end of the lesson? I think we did, didn't we?
Yes.
Okie dokie. Are you fixed with your cockpit drill, Erin?
Yeah, can you move that wire a bit though, please?
Of course, certainly. Sorry about that. Yeah, what we're going to do is pull that down and there. How are you there?
That's fine.
Is that alright?
Yeah.
That's not in the way at all, that's still tucked
No, that's
on the
fine.
pillar, is
Yeah.
it? Super
the wire
duper.
was in the mirror.
Yeah, sorry. Right. Last time, do you remember what we got up to last time?
We're just driving, I think.
Driving, did a few things we got down here. Set up the steer
Oh, yes.
to go around that bend. So if you're emerging, turning left, and you get up to the point where it starts to bend and you can't see, remember, slow it right down, into first, get the steering set,
And then look.
then look. Okay, and it helps you work things out easier. We did a little bit of few blocks on that as well, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. Feel comfy with all your seat and everything.
Yeah.
Okay. We were working on the off-gas situations
I
as
still
well.
want to work on that as well.
All right. Okay. Sound. We'll obviously do that today then. We were also working on when to go on the gas out of the corner also.
Yes, not straight away.
Not straight
when you
away.
Finished, when you
Start
straight.
the yeah. All right.
Sorry, it
Cool.
smells very nice.
You're okay. You're just having a go on my strawberry and raspberry hand sanitizer. Right. The car has been wiped down since it was last used.
Oh.
That's normal.
That's okay.
You just having a go, were you?
It just smells nice.
It does, in fact. I'm going to have a go as well. Right, so is there anything else that you fancy doing today?
Can we maybe do some manoeuvres?
Yeah. Anyone in particular?
Bit of parking.
Reversing?
Yes.
Reversing into a bay? Okay.
I feel like the car park's be a little bit more busy today than last time as well.
Maybe. I think that's all good. Feel all set and all ready to go?
Yeah.
Got it?
That normally helps, doesn't it?
That's okay. Not a problem. Happy?
Yes.
All good.
Do you reckon I'm too close to the seat again?
Let's have a little check in your mirrors.
Yeah.
No one's around. Just gently stop a second. Just keep to the left hand side though. Cool. Secure it all up again. What portion are you talking?
My legs.
Don't forget though, you don't need your knees
Like that.
dead straight.
Yes.
I know it's, you ladies always have problems, but you get taught rightly so to sit properly. But in the car, your knees do need to be either side of the steering column.
Okay.
Okay, and that's actually a good position for you to be in with it. So press the clutch all the way to the floor, Erin.
We're okay, aren't we?
Feel okay?
Yeah.
I think you're alright, to be honest. Okay? Happy?
Yeah.
Good. Go on then. It's okay. The next left as well. What was going on there?
Sped up.
Before
I straightened up.
you really straightened. So as you can see, it's those gripping of the hands that actually causes that also.
Yeah.
Okay, if you loosen your grip and get straightening up, your feet are then going to be a little bit more relaxed to apply that gas, or how you wish and how needed. All right, all good. Well done with that. I like the movement in your seat and moving your head. It's all good. Do a right turn pretty obviously at the end. Hold on. Relax your grip, start unwinding, and then start building, because you're actually a little late to unwind because you ended up in the middle of the road again. Onto it.
Onto it.
You got to unwind a little earlier and smoother. All right. Pull head straight, please. Straight on. Yeah, there's time before that one. Just make sure your view's good here. Good. That's fine. Did well. You remember how to wipe the windscreen once to get rid of that drip. That's actually how to wash. That'll do it. But if you ever need to wipe the windscreen just once, you can have a go now. It's just down a nudge, correct? What are you going to do? Where are you going to be with the silver one?
Stop.
What are they doing now?
Stopping for me.
Therefore?
Go.
Nice job. These traffic lights will turn left, please, Erin. Thank you. Well done for thanking them as well, Erin. Good. Nice job. Cool. Cool. Concentrate on the lights, Erin. So, how was your fix of your mirror? Was it the correct time to do? Wasn't, was it?
Nope.
Your anticipation of the lights has to be really good if you're going to fix it at a set of lights.
It up as well.
Okay, so what we're going to do is find a little space where we can park in, Erin. Is there any spaces around the bus stop or the junction or the lights?
No.
Therefore,
Keep going.
continue.
You can still see it's not a massive.
Okay. Well done. Nice job. Cool. Well done for checking. Yeah, you realise that the two were going into one. Well done. There's only little spaces down here to park in.
It's double yellow, isn't it?
Oh, okay. So for now,
Just keep going.
we'll just have to bear with it. Look how far we are back in this queue, but look at the oncoming traffic that's also moving. Get to where we need to stop, Erin, and you may have a little bit of time now, but don't do it yet. Stop, handbrake, and keep glancing at the lights also. Put it in first gear so you're ready. Now, can you fix your mirror? Keep glancing at the headlights. It's not ideal, is it? Do we still need to park in? Yes, because you're moving your head to do it, so ignore that for now. Good. Well done. Just go ahead, please, Erin. Look further rather than just at the back of the green car to decide on what to do with your speed and gears, remember? Okay. Again, look at where we are in the queue. Get there, stop, secure your car. Maybe not, just put it in first. And again, notice what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to give you the time just to have a little adjust of your mirror.
Yeah.
If you can't park, which we should be trying to really do, but there are certain sections, as long as you're planned with it, that you might be able to fix it at a set of lights. Well done with that, that was very good. The second lights we come to, we're going to turn right, please, Erin. So not the crossing halfway down Walton Vale, but the lights at the other end, please.
Turn right?
Yes, please.
Okay. The ones that just turn red, yeah?
Correct. Good. You don't have to signal to sometimes position in your lane, Erin, you know. Sometimes if it's good, you can just have a little glide out. Do you really need to go faster though, Erin?
No.
Don't adjust your mirror here. Too much to look at, too much going on. Good, well remembered the signal. What do you see?
Good.
Good. Nice green arrow helped us there, didn't it? Did ever so well. What could the taxi next do? Open a door, I'm thinking. It did, but the other side. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
When cars park in, that can happen. We're just going to go ahead, please.
Okay. Do you have to signal?
No, ahead, no. Okay, now scan up your road.
There's a reasonable place to park after this black car.
I think that would be good. Might be an idea to keep going past the grey one, so just in here past the lamppost. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Well done. Why do you think I asked you to do that rather than where you were going to park?
Because of the people's houses and that car was there.
Cool. Is that? Just be careful of lifting that clutch up. I could just hear it a little bit. Yeah. Handbrake didn't quite come off, but if it's in gear and you lift that clutch, don't forget it's going to pop the handbrake off, isn't it?
Yes.
Cool.
I take my foot off the clutch now.
You tell me.
Yes.
Sound. Alright, sort your mirror out. Is it normally as well,
That's
Erin? Look down the other end of the road, just glance. Is that better?
Yeah.
Alright, sound.
Won't be problematic because it's on a hill, will it?
No, because the whole car's on a hill. Because if you see the top and bottom of the back window, it's still exactly the same. Okay,
Yeah, okay.
Not a problem. So yeah, before we go, that grey car, you think
Is it because there's a entrance the other way and
No,
I really
it's
don't know.
just space, really. If you park where there's no vehicles parked on the opposite side of the road,
Or where there's one parked, there's going to be less space for other cars. Okay,
and
yeah.
you had an opportunity to park where
There
it's
was more
creating
space.
more space. So, create more space. Quite important. Any little questions with anything that we were trying to do regarding the mirror work there? Notice there are certain times at traffic lights
when
where
you're far back.
you may have enough time to then tweak it.
When I tried, I didn't.
You were right at the front of the queue, the traffic had finished side to side, so that's not the time to do it. Okay. Notice as well, because the last set of lights that we did before the hill, it was quite a complex junction. We had a filter arrow, we had oncoming cars, we had a lot going on. Yeah, so I just said to you, no. Always try and park in generally. Never do it on the move. Can you state the dangers of trying to adjust your mirror as
Taking
you're moving?
your hands off the wheel for one.
Eyes probably more than the hands, but I know where you're coming from. You are right, but if your attention's away,
The car's going to go like that as well. Because if you're looking up here and going like that, you're more likely to
what
go
if someone
like that.
stops in front of you or steps out?
They're dead.
Okay. It's the same when people adjust radios and operate this stuff in the car as well. Okay. On your test, you may be asked to turn the front or the rear demisters on. You don't stare where these are.
You just need to know.
You glance. Well, yeah, but even if you didn't know, you'd look, you'd glance, you'd look, you'd glance. Oh, I found them. You'd look, you'd glance, found them. Yeah, good. Look, is it safe? Is it quiet enough to put them on? Yes, it is. Glance, press it, eyes back again. So don't stare at things. Okay, and that's the whole reason why we generally park in to do that. Go on, off you go again. No point in doing the blind spot because you were never going to go. Look properly. Yeah?
Yeah.
Don't just go through the motions and the routine of doing things. And keep watching ahead because you'll understand what he's doing. He's obviously waiting for these lot, isn't he? Will he go now?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Good. Just keep watching. It's gone pretty busy all of a sudden, isn't it?
After the Tesco one.
Maybe. It's the Tesco one done. Is it parked in? No. It's got a right signal on now.
I mean,
It's just to go round us. Good. Nice job. I know we don't signal generally to go around parked vehicles, and that's usually because we're not big enough to obscure people's view of parked vehicles. Bigger vehicles sometimes do, vans, buses especially. So just be mindful of that also. Thought that extra little press of the gas that you had just wasn't required there for a little moment. You backed off, and then when it started to be getting better and clearing, you went on the gas again. That's where I would still be continuing to slow until you know it's clear and our speeds match to the ones around us in front. All right. There's some signs tucked in here, Erin.
20.
You have to look at more, don't you?
Yes.
All right. What was our speed at?
23.
It was getting on a bit, wasn't it? And where should you be at 20?
20.
Before the sign, not after the sign. The sign's not where you start slowing. The sign is where it changes to the new speed limit. So no more than 20 at that particular point. Make sense? Okay. Good job. At the traffic lights, we're going to turn right, please. Off that gas, Erin. Give yourself a chance. You still don't slow early enough. You still try and get there. And that's why you stopped and rolled rather than keeping it moving. Make sense? There is a cycle area here to the left which is poorly marked. We're not allowed on this cycle area when it reappears. You're going up to a higher gear right at that point where the lights could change, Erin. You've got to think on when to accelerate as well as when to slow, not just going through the gears. Yeah? Set the lights, turn right, please, Erin. Nice job.
Going into a 40 now?
No.
We were just in a 40?
No. Sorry for being pedantic, but it's after the sign. You're drifting. You're on that line, Erin. Signal right. Now we're 40. Obviously we can't. You've got to stop yourself drifting away, swinging out from things. Okay? That happens way too often with your driving, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That you do this, and you know why it is as well, don't you?
I'm gripping.
Gripping the wheel, you hold the wheel, and to put your hand below the signal, you pull down, and then signal. You have to let go of that hand and just hold with that one. You have to steer with one hand. It's really important. Okay. So do you get what I was saying about the 40 limit as well? It's only after the sign it changes. You were right, but just trying to reinforce that point that we said before. Can you find a time to keep your wheels still? Yeah, for a second there. Yeah, good. Where were you looking? Straight in front and steering away from that curb. You didn't look around in that corner of the car to see where you needed to end up. Yeah? Come on, look far. That hand's way too tense. You increase your pressure as you still do that gear change, Erin. Yeah? Causes problems still. Do something about it now. practice with steering with one hand when it's good. Yeah, do you need to go faster though? Instantly you tense up and go faster. See where I'm coming from? Yeah? 2 hands back on now. Sure why you let go of the brake when you did, because now you've got to stop. As you came in there, you had a chance to get extra slow and then creep, which is going to enable you to keep things moving. Cool. No gear, not yet. Now we can, providing it's clear up ahead. Yeah. What's the lorry getting out for? Just to get around the other lorry?
Maybe.
Check yourself.
Space.
When?
Oh, because it's going into...
Sound. Do we need to though, Erin?
No.
Keep looking. Don't just stare at one thing. Yeah? Got to keep looking.
I thought he was going to go then.
No, that's why I was wagging my finger to tell him no. And that's the effect of creeping and how it is with people. Cool. If you creep out too soon, notice how other people perceive it. Good.
Well, that was my fault he was going to go.
No. I thought you were keeping your space and keeping your speed reasonably well. But if you're from a side road and you creep out too soon, what does it make people on the main road think?
They're going to go.
Yeah? How'd you wipe your windscreen once? No. How'd you wipe it once? Okay. The next set of lights, Erin, we're turning right, please. Accelerate if it's good as well. You don't have to just glide over. Yeah? Good. Where are you with this line? It's the clicking, Erin. Good. Relax your hands. Way too tense. So a right turn, please, at the light. Cool. Brake more, Erin. Now, can you keep braking and gear down? What do you do with the clutch? Not now. Just keep it down and yeah, sorted. Well done. Good. Any reason why you think your hands are maybe a little, maybe firmer on the grip today than others? Because we're taking you to places you don't know.
Maybe.
Maybe. Okay, so you must rely on your observational stuff rather than just that was good. No, it's not us, it was good because you were watching again. That's excellent.
Where are we? Is it the retail park down there?
That's Switch Island down there. This is heading up to the old road. We're going to go and do some bay parking shortly. Okay. It's the motorways. Behind us is the docks. That's down towards, and head towards Formby that way as well.
It's going to be us.
It could, couldn't it?
Good.
Agreed.
Do you know all the shop workers have to wear masks? Like they have to now. Do you have to?
No, not as yet. They are advising driving instructors to wear masks.
But you don't have to.
But you don't have to. Cool.
Oh, sorry.
You're fine. Just try and just relax, Erin, and just feed that power in as required. Because your hands are too tense, it transfers over to your feet, and that's why you'll get that type of gear change. Right? Who's got priority, Erin?
Me.
Why are you steering left? Because all you're actually doing there is inviting them to come through. Make sense? If there's enough room for both of you, yes, create space. But if there's not, and they give way to you, be positive enough to actually move. When we get to these lights up at the top, we're going to turn right, please.
It's a nice dog.
It is a nice dog. Still not getting one, no. No chance. Being bullied by the ladies in our house to get a dog, no. I ain't walking it. Although I love dogs. I've grown up with dogs, but I haven't got time to give it the attention that it requires, to be honest. What's your dog? What's what? I was going to say what make. What breed?
It's a jug.
It's a jug.
Jug.
So it's obviously a pug crossed with a
Jack Russell.
Jack Russell, a jug.
It doesn't look like either though.
No?
It's really strange.
What's his name?
Bonzo.
Bonzo the jug.
Yeah.
She got an Instagram page?
No.
Oh, you're so second rate, you, Erin.
Should really. We want to get another one and call it Bruce. Because obviously where my mum's work have said to her that they're going to be working from home for the foreseeable future.
Yeah, so.
They've got enough time to look after a puppy.
Cool. Cool. Little burst of gas, remember, to get the second gear in sooner. Good. You have to use your feet a little more. What's it like up there? When you're going to start taking off, you hold for too long because you still look close. Yeah, you've got to look further and loosen your grip a little more, Erin. Okay, we're going to turn left at the lights coming up, please. You're drifting in. Don't drift in. Don't drift in. Yeah. You can't cut in even now towards this line. It's because your eyes are on the floor. You don't see when you look, well, you do see when you look up, but you don't see because your eyes are on the floor that you're drifting across. And it was evident then, because when I said don't cut in, you just carried on, didn't you? Yeah? Where should your eyes be? Okay, cool. Any questions with that, Erin?
Yep.
No? Cool. We're going to take this first road on the right. This one here, please.
Here?
Right, Erin. No, stay straight. Is it clear to go in?
Yeah.
Do we need to brake any more then?
No.
I even pointed for the right as well, didn't I? Yeah, and you went the other way. Okay, over the speed bump. And then we're going to position for a park into a bay. Drifting in, Erin. Stop us a sec. Okay, secure your car. Right, relax a sec. Don't worry about the bay park for now. Alright. Any questions with the cutting in?
No.
No. Personally, it's difficult to tell exactly what's causing that. But with you, I would probably say you're looking down at the right hand side of your car and seeing the angled line or curb on the floor and doing that. That's why you swing out when you're doing a right turn, because you look at the angle. How do you keep the car nice and straight? Where do you look?
Ahead.
Ahead. So if we were heading up towards
We're not very
SCS
straight
and
now,
Nando's,
are we?
no, but you can only tell when you move. Okay, and that's the bit that you don't do. Even when you're slow, you have to look far to keep straight. Okay, the lefts and rights is a little bit of an issue sometimes, isn't it? Yeah, we've got to get a little bit better with that. Funny thing is, I even said take the next road on the right. And if you struggle with stuff like that, you can actually say that on your application on your test, and your examiners can take further steps to actually help you with this.
Okay.
All right.
I don't know it. It's just.
Okay. How's that first half an hour or so gone though?
Not awful.
No, but a couple of the old things have come back because we've taken these two new things. Makes sense? Remember, you've got to trust your observations and trust your eyes and trust yourself to relax, because these things that we're working hard to get rid of, when they come back, you can see mistakes start stacking again, can't you? Okay. Bay Park, what bays were you thinking of reversing in?
I don't know.
I know. It's just arrive here and then start thinking of it. Your planning needs to be better. You also still need to do way more work on videos and watching things. You've got a little bit of time at the moment because you finished school, so it would be a good idea to get into these. Which side do you fancy reversing into? Left or right?
Right.
To the right. That's okay then. We just can't be this close to these bays. Wouldn't be a massive issue at the moment.
I was originally going to go there before there's more space there.
Cool. So this is the point that I'm getting at about your prep, that you need to be away from the bays that you're actually reversing into. What am I getting on about these bays to the left? I was going to say wouldn't be an issue if we reversed at the moment from this position, but if there were cars here it would be an issue. Why?
We'd be too close.
We would. What happens to the front corner of our car as we steer full lock that way? It swings. Yeah, good. So you need to give yourself at least a door's width or a metre from these, but as far away from the opposite bays, the ones that you're going to, as possible. Alright? Do you remember your turning point?
No.
Okay. Your shoulder.
Oh yeah, it's got to be like parallel with the line.
Not parallel.
Before.
Just before. Yes. Okay, sound. So can you move us up a little bit so we're okay with the next one, Erin?
I think.
Cool. Just going to unplug my camera.
Oh, see my neck click then?
Yep. Stop a second. Which one are you going to? Stop now. Stop now. So you weren't looking at it, Erin? Were you looking at that pigeon?
No, I wasn't looking at the pigeon.
Because you're not a million miles off now, are you?
No.
You've got to concentrate a little bit more. You've got to get your mind onto the job. Okay? You drift off a little bit sometimes. You've got to get a little bit more tuned in. Are we good there?
Yeah.
Okay, check around everywhere and move up to the next line. Just so you do it. So I don't tell you everything. You do it. You're looking at the line. Look up the car park. Good. Try not to stare at the line. If you look up the car park, you will see where your shoulder is in relation to it. If you look at the line, you can't do it very well. You good with your point? Do you remember what to do from here?
Right.
Reverse gear. And then we move and then steer which direction. Good, well done. You want to go that way, so you steer that way. So we move really slow and we steer really quick to full right lock, don't we? Is it clear everywhere behind me?
Yes.
Oh, look behind me, shoulder. Good, well done, there's a little walkway. So just as we move, full lock on. Well done. Notice how much we are swinging onto these bays. Like I said, we're okay at the moment because there's no one there. Just keep checking around because we're in a livelier car park than we've done before. Agreed?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. You know what you're doing with this, Erin?
Yes, I think. So when I start looking at it, then I straighten up and I look like I'm in between the lines.
In between means both of them.
Yes.
You're just staring at one. Sit back in your seat, relax. It's the back of the car, in between those two lines. Try not to lean up and look on the floor. Relax, go slow. And then, when it is, you know what to do. As you straighten, dip the clutch and maybe use your brake a bit because the car starts to go a little quicker when you straighten your wheels. No, stop. You're just looking at the line, Erin, because look at the side of this car. It's not in between the lines. You're just staring at that one down on the floor. Yeah? The back of our car has to be in between both lines. Have a look at both mirrors. It's not there yet. So keep moving. Check before we go. You've just seen a taxi drive behind us. We good? Go on then. Look at both mirrors, Erin. Both. Go slow and keep looking at both. One and the other. One and the other. One and the other. When do you think we are? Time to straighten.
No.
Okay, move your car. Straighten your hands, move them. Move your hands, Erin. Stop a second, stop. You instantly stop and hold the wheel. It's not right, is it? What do?
Move it.
You keep moving and you move your hands quickly to straighten. Look at the back of the car now. It's a little more pointed to that one, so that says to me you've got to get steering quickly now to get it straight. All right, so is it clear before we go? Move your car. Move, yeah. Now which way do you want the bum to go? Keep moving slowly rather than stopping it, and when the gaps are equal you straighten back up again. Look at both, Erin, to equalise the spaces at the back of the car, not on the floor. Erin, why are you looking down on the floor?
Because how am I meant to see that line in that mirror and I can't see it?
Isn't it level with the one further back of it?
Yeah.
Sit back in your seat, equalise the spaces,
Pretty equal.
so therefore you need to straighten up. Okay, check around the car, move when it's clear, and then straighten up. You sat looking forward. Look at the spaces either side of your car in your mirror, not on the floor, Erin. You don't need to lift your chin up. Check around your car now. Sit back. Look up towards where the van's parked and move your car just slightly. Yeah, in your mirrors. Move your car slightly and you'll see which way the bum goes. Stop a second. You're at the bite, Erin.
Oh.
Press the clutch down. We're rolling downhill. So all you need to do
Lift it off the
is
brake.
let go of the brake. Good. Little look both ways. Notice the gap squeeze now my side, so we're going to have to go more that way. Good. So check around your car once again. Come on. Get a little bit livelier today. You're looking forward, Erin. Mirrors, both sides, gaps. Equalise those gaps. Move slowly and equalise them. Look at both, Erin, because you're just steering without moving. You don't know how much. Move your car and look in both side mirrors, Erin, not forward. Move your car, Erin. Which way's it going? Fix it then. You're looking forward and stopping again. All right, secure your car, Emma. Out of gear. When you stop, it's impossible to tell which way your car's going. Okay? You still haven't worked out yet that you need to look where you're going, rely on the movement, and just steer accordingly. Every time you realise that you need to steer, you stop, and you stop your hands. That look forward isn't going to fix much either. Okay? Although we're pointing at that bay in front, that does not mean that the steering wheel's straight. You have to work off the movement. So we're going to try it now. We're going to move slowly, and you're going to look, if you look in your mirrors, up into the bays where the van is behind us, the silver one. That's where we're going to be looking, and you're going to be looking at these spaces. Erin, just watch a sec. Look at my fingers. My thumbs are the sides of our car, and my fingers are the lines. We're going to be looking at these spaces. If they're equal and staying equal, it means we're straightening. If they're not equal, you may decide to go towards this one. However, if they're staying as they are, it doesn't matter if we're slightly closer to one or the other. But the key is the movement. One might be growing and the other might be shrinking. That means you're moving towards this side, or it could go vice versa. You're looking at these spaces either side of your car, not staring at the lines, which you do and most people do. Okay, do you understand that little demo that I've just did with my fingers? Clutch down into reverse. So we're downhill, Erin, so we're not going to need the bite. Keep the clutch to the floor, press your brake pedal. Good. Take your handbrake off by pushing it down. Good. Now we're going to check around the car, and then we're going to be looking at one side or the other at these spaces, and we're going to be watching the movement either side. Anyone around?
No.
Okay. Try this mirror. Just let go of the brake a bit. You see it's moving that way. Fix it then. Fix it. You've done it. That's it. That's it. It's as simple as that. How far back should you go to that line over your shoulder?
A bit more.
Look over your shoulder rather than in your mirror. Good. And less brake until it rolls again. You decide how far back to that line you think you need to go. Perfect. Have a look how good the screen is. Secure your car. Cool. Relax. Okay. Noticed when you listened and carried out what I was wanting you to do there, how quickly and easily it happened. That should be the sole thing in your mind to say, I can't do these things that happen instinctively to me. You have to work harder at changing that instinct, and that's always been our battle in the car to a certain extent, isn't it? Okay. Grand scheme of things though, we got in. Didn't have to pull it back out. You fixed it, you sorted it. It was a bit of a task to get you to do it, but you did do it. You need a bit more study so you remember these now, because each time that we come back to it I have to sort of reteach it a little bit. Okay. Would we benefit from another go, do you think?
Yeah.
Come on, let's have a go. Over to you. Out where you need to be. Well done. So good. How much steering to go around where that middle line is? You're going towards that middle line, take some steering off. Take some steering off, dip the clutch down a little bit, go slower, Erin. Yeah? You're not straight yet. Look up the road. No, look up the road. Up the road. Okay, now get to one of your lines. Perfect. Over to you. Still have to twist your arm to get you straight though.
Yep.
Okay, good. Is there anyone walking around our car?
No.
No? Happy?
Yeah.
Okay, over to you. Good. Well done. Excellent. What are you thinking then? It's not just about that floor and the bay. Here, we don't need the really lines yet. You can see you're not going anywhere near it yet, so spend your time checking your surroundings and make sure it's all good. Try not to just freeze, grip and look forward. Go very slow, and when it's time to straighten, keep moving your hands until you straighten up fully. It's going to go a little faster down the hill, so when you do straighten, press the clutch down and control with the brake, because it will roll as you straighten your wheels. Cool. Back of the car, you don't have to lift your chin up. Move your hands when you need to. Move them then. Move your car, move your hands. Move your hands, keep moving them till it straightens. Think of those gaps, not forward. Look at the spaces either side, both sides, Erin. Which way's bigger? That one a little bit, look at both. Keep looking at both and equalise them. One can't get bigger, one can't get smaller. One's getting smaller, fix it, fix it. Good, good, good. Are we in? Yeah, well done. How far back now?
A bit.
Which line do we need to look at? Because it's still clear to my left and over my left shoulder behind me.
Yeah.
Okay, well done. So keep the clutch down, just roll it back with the adjustment of the brake pedal. Good, maybe you could go a little further. So go on then, take the handbrake back off again. Little check before you move, because once you stop, that might encourage people to actually move then. So let go of your brake a little bit, see whether it rolls, which it does. That's better, well done. Alright, relax. What was that like?
A lot better.
It's a lot better. Okay. So, what does that say to you about the home study, the vids?
Need to do a bit more, don't I?
Got to do a bit more, haven't you? Okay. Is it difficult naturally, instinctively, to move and keep moving your hands?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I know where you're coming from by looking at that one in front, but that one in front isn't necessarily always going to be level and lined up with the bay that we're going to. So always look at the bay that you're going to. Remember, you can't do it when you stop. You can't tell how much steering. You've got to move slowly and just keep moving your hands. Is that equalisation of the gaps helpful to you?
Yeah.
Do you think, looking in hindsight, first time you were just staring at the lines? Okay, common thing. Most people do that, so there's no embarrassment with that, but you need to change track a bit. That'll do with that for today. Looking at the time, I'm going to give you a little bit of independent driving. Going to go out to the right here to this cross. We're going to turn right. We're going to drive round the corner, past McDonald's, and turn left. So we end up down there, turn left where that blue lorry is, and then left at the lights.
Go home.
Not quite yet, but we're on the way back there. Alright?
So I'm going out of here?
Out of here, turning right. Follow the road till you get to the end, turn left, and then left at the lights again.
Okay.
You alright with that?
Yeah, I'll figure it out.
Go for it. Side of the road you're going to go on, Erin?
This one?
No.
The arrows are confusing then.
Say again.
The arrows are confusing.
Stop a second. They're not arrows.
They give way signs.
They give way signs, and we drive on the left in this country. Yeah? Okay. Whenever you want, you can carry on. Around the white line rather than staring forward. Look over there. Round this white line, steer around it. You're still looking down at this and steering away from it rather than just looking out to the right corner. Here, it's not forward, it's that portion, that quarter, that quarter. Yes, keep looking over in that quarter. There you go. Instantly, you do it better. Yeah? Your instinct's been a pain in the bum to go round, isn't it, and sort out, yeah? Done. Look round to the left and set your steer up, Erin. That's what we were doing last time. Because you didn't really, did you? No, left at the lights, please remember. Keep switched on to everything here.
So I'm going where that car just went.
Correct. I agree.
A bit too late.
No, I thought that was excellent. Really well sussed. You were actually going to get prepped before the green arrow came on, which shows very, very good anticipation. Well done. You have the skills, Erin. Use them now. Yeah?
That car didn't sound good, did it?
No, it's got a flat rear tyre. A little bit of advice with that driving like that as well. I'm going to go through that in a second. At third now, before we're at the danger zone of the lights, now we're able to deal with the lights comfortably, aren't we? We're through. Driving with a flat tyre like that is dangerous, pretty obviously. You've got no stability with it, less grip to a certain extent in certain situations. Cornering is always a problem. Excuse me. And it ruins the tyre as well. Inside the tyre...
Is this tyre already ruined?
Not necessarily, it will be now he's driven on it.
The buses are not going on yet, but it
Might be. So yeah, if you get a flat tyre like that, which is flat to the floor, don't drive in it, because there's sort of like ribs on the inside of the tyre, which if you drive on, they disintegrate. And loads of sort of like round, marbly bits of rubber end up in your tyre, and the tyre garage know exactly whether or not you've driven on it when it's like that.
This bus then, can't I?
You can, yeah, Monday to Friday, 7:30 to 9:30, perfect. Good. So yeah, don't drive on flat tyres. Fix them. Get someone out. Okay, cool. Well done. You can stay in this left lane today, and we're going to get to the second lights and turn left. All right.
Okay.
Well done.
Bit too much gas then?
No, not really.
Is that nice?
No. So it's rattling down there.
Too early.
What for?
Come off the gas.
No. You're not slow enough yet. Don't look at the gear to see what to do. Look round your corner.
I don't know why I put the clutch down.
Neither do I. That's okay. Don't look far enough, Erin. You just look down on the floor. Yeah? Really late. You grab your hands. Come on. That instinct has to change now. It's really important. Next road on the right, please, Erin. Again, going straight for the gear. Put it back in second, Erin. Keep straight. You're drifting. You'll hit the cars. Keep braking. Off the brake now. Gas and bite, and we're going to go. Stop. First gear. You stared at them, and what did you inadvertently do?
They came out.
You told them to move because you sat there staring at them.
Yes.
Yeah? And the delay by slowing too much and too early is also another way of saying to them, after you. So you can't confuse people there just through your fear of them. Who's got priority in that situation?
Me.
So what I was going to get you to do was prove to you that you can go in second gear. We're going to practice this skill here. Have a little look around, ahead and behind. There's no one, is there? What I'd like you to do is slow it down. Press the clutch down now. Leave it in second. Go a little slower. Go a little slower. Now press the gas, squeeze the gas, and slowly away with the bite.
Up.
Slowly find a bite. Find a bite. Hold. You know how to do that slow car second gear control, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
That's all you needed to do with that situation. What should we do with the lorry?
Slow down. Wait.
He should go in really, but at the moment he hasn't. Put it in first. So did he have plenty of room to go in?
Yeah.
He did. And he'll thank us now where we had no choice. Off we go.
They're good crisps then though.
Are they?
Mm-hmm.
Good. You don't need to steer left, Erin. You've got to think about the space available. These cars should move over for you. Do you notice how continuing to move actually shows them what's happening and what's going on as well, doesn't it? You have to learn that skill. Would that have been helpful with the lorry as well? Just to move and say, you go in that other space up there, mate. Yeah? Okay, yeah. Well read my mind. We are going left. Okay. Nice job. How sharp's the corner? It's not forward. It's this quarter. It's that quarter. Good. Now it's up the road. Cancel the signal error. Got to sharpen your gear changes and stuff up. What should we do with this cone? Erin, slow it down. Slow it down. Less brake. It's just way too harsh. You're just bombing in there and slamming on the brakes at the end. Right turn, please. Yeah? Could you see that cone when you were zooming up to it?
Yeah.
Keep going. Keep going. It's a little bit early. Okay, and try not to drift my way. Look ahead to keep straight and then relax your grip. Alright. Cool. Well done. I agree, neutral and relax was a good option. Well done. Excellent watching and anticipation of the lights. Very good. Try not to swing out or steer towards that curb. Just stay straight for now till you passed it. You can't see, Erin. You cannot see. And you just went too fast and gone forward. Should be steering and looking right, but can't see very well. It was just too rushed. You couldn't see and weren't slowing soon enough.
Okay.
Yeah? What's the van doing?
Let us go.
What's the other van now doing?
Not let us go.
Is there enough room,
Yes.
however? Do you understand? Good. Good. Cheers, buddy. Thank you so much. Left over the bridge.
So, clutch down.
Don't know.
Okay.
Signal left. Idle speed is fine as long as we don't have to slow anymore. We don't have to slow anymore yet, do we? Cover the brake, cover the clutch. Be ready to press the clutch, be ready to press the brake. This corner, Erin, not forward. It's fine. It's all down to where you look as well, isn't it? Now it's that portion that we're looking at. Good. And now this is moving like this to that portion that we're looking at. Good. And be ready to slow. No, don't need to now. Well done. That was good control. Excellent. Good. That portion, brilliant. Don't even have to show you there, you're onto it. But you have to do that so much more consistently. Yeah? Right turn, please, Erin. Good. Leave us in second. It'll easy go. Good. Use your gas. Clutch down a little. Now, keep looking both ways. Happy? Hold the bite. So it can move very slowly in second as well. Yeah? Trust that skill. So, cover the clutch. Listen to it. Cover the brake. Needs to slow. Needs to press the clutch. Good. Leave the gear. It doesn't need it. It will roll, Erin. Learn how much it will roll. And even here, it'll still roll.
Still got my foot on the
It's
clutch.
fine. It'll roll. It's good. And can stop gently. Perfect. Good. Relax. Turn your cock. Okay. I think that was a really good lesson. Not performance. Not performance. I don't think you were at the races today, to be honest. You were a bit... You should be much better than that. With many things. You think that's fair?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What do you think you've learned now?
Need to watch some more videos.
Okay, yes, that's one thing that we can use to improve stuff, yes, absolutely. So, how to improve, need to do more homework, using that term because you're a teacher. Need to do your homework, Miss Rossick. Okay. Go on then, what have we developed, what have we worked on today? Bay parking. So we've done some reverse bay parking, haven't we? Alright, try not to be negative about it. It needs to be better than that, but try not to be negative. What have you worked out with that bay parking?
I need to look
Look where?
at the arrows.
At the arrows. Yeah, was that just the end? That was not really the bay
No, not
parking.
the arrows. I meant the lines.
Lines.
In the mirrors, rather than looking forward.
Okay, alright, so I'm going to put then gaps, not lines or forward. Okay, yeah, happy with that. Is there anything to do with the preparation to actually start the manoeuvre that you've got to get? You need to know what you're going to do rather than arriving there, stopping and then thinking. Yeah? Prep on approach, most definitely. Okay. What do you tend to do with your car's speed to try and work out how much steering?
Stop.
And you need to do what?
Move.
You need to move and steer. Okay. Sorry to go back to it. We've told you all this. You need to now step up the game yourself a little bit more. Okay. Both times that we did the bay parking though, did we get in a bay? You have the ability to do this. So is that something in achieved when I put reverse bay? Do you think it's a fair comment to say you know you have the ability?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, and you do. You can do it. If you put a little bit more application into learning these, we could have done much more driving there and progressed further. So, I'm sort of like shoving the onus onto you a little bit with that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How was the driving though?
Not bad.
It was not bad. Areas to improve, I'm going to say be more precise with speed limits. What am I talking about?
Going at 30 when it was...
Or 23, 24, back down into the 20 part.
Mm-hmm.
And remember, we can't go until we're after the signs. Okay. Is there anything regarding your position on the approach to corners that I should be typing down? No? Do you swing out a little bit still? Touch? Do you cut in a little bit still? Okay. So what's causing that? Remember, go back to what we said.
Gripping the wheel.
Gripping the wheel and looking at what point do I think that you're looking when you're coming up to stuff?
The right side of the
The right
car.
side and down, because you're seeing the angle of that curb. So I'm going to put straight on the approach to corners. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So, performance. Rate yourself today. Not happy with it?
No.
Good.
Give it a good 4.
Okay, I agree. I think I'm about the right sort, or the same sort of level with what I would expect from you at this stage. Was it because we made things a little different today and took you to a few different areas?
Probably.
But have you got the ability to do those things? Yes, you have. Okay, so that's okay, no problems. Remember, we've always said it's not about performance, it's about learning. So the one thing you should have learned from that is you can still do the things even when you don't know them, can't you? Okay, and we've also learned that the Bay Park, you have all the skills, you just got to do a little bit more with it. Okay, so you know, I said a couple of minutes ago that I thought that that was a good lesson. See where I'm coming from with it now? Because you should actually, even though performance wasn't brilliant, you should take a little bit of light to say, look, if I'd have just applied a few different things there, that performance would have been very strong. Because there was not much that you didn't really know what to do. Alright, what should we do next time?
Don't know. Forward bay? No, I'm joking.
Forward bay, yeah. I was writing bay parking. So if you want to do forward bay, is that a sort of a little bit of a challenge to go, well, we'll do forward bay, but you're doing your blasted homework and you're going to look at the videos and you're going to work out what to do and have it in your mind. Yeah, you going to do that?
Yes.
That'll do me. Sorted. Well done, Erin. That's us today. Good.